Thank you, Jim. Now that you have the best bidding strategy, the best feed enrichment with AI, and the smartest campaign segmentation, what happens if your images are poor or irrelevant? Well, your ads won't perform. You know this already, right? How much time do you spend on creative optimization for Meta or other channels? How about Google? Bad creatives fail to grab attention anywhere. Product images that don't change frequently become irrelevant. And if you don't meet Google's image requirements, well, your products won't even go live. That's the harsh reality. In e-commerce, creatives are the silent sales force. If you don't master them across all paid media channels, you're leaving money on the table. Is there a way to solve it? Let's dive in. First, when it comes to your product feeds, images are just not accessory. To unlock their full potential, you need to understand and master the different image attributes available in Google Merchant Center. The first one is your image link. This is your primary image. It should be clean, high-resolution pack shot, ideally against a white or neutral background. Think of it as your product's official portrait. This image is often the very first interaction shoppers will have with your brand, so clarity and professionalism are non-negotiable. Then you have the additional image link. You can add up to 10 supplementary images per product. Use these to show your product from multiple angles, highlight details, or display packaging. For categories like apparel, beauty, or furniture, additional images can reduce purchase hesitation by providing a more complete overview of your product. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you have those additional images available on their website and don't push them to Google? Well, from my experience, I can tell you, too many. Give Google alternatives and start using your additional images now. Then, last but not least, lifestyle image link. This is where you can move beyond functionality towards emotional engagement. Lifestyle imagery showcases your product in like ready to wear, ready to enjoy. It demonstrates context and helps customers to forecast ownership. Emotionally engaged customers deliver 306% higher customer lifetime value. In other words, lifestyle imagery doesn't just drive clicks, it builds long-term brand equity and repeat purchases. Now that you know what images to use in feeds, let's talk about what you want to avoid. Does this look any familiar to you? Product images getting automatically cropped? You're not alone. Indeed, if you want your product images to be displayed correctly in Google Ads, the rule is very simple. Follow Google's guidelines. Google's algorithms are strict when it comes to image quality and compliance. Ignoring them can simply prevent your listings from going live. Worst, Google will automatically crop without asking for your opinion. One of the most important criteria is the image size. Both images that are too small and those that are excessively large will trigger errors. This means your product won't be approved and you'll miss out on impressions and sales opportunities. But no worries. To make sure your ads look like this, you can easily adjust it by creating a Google-friendly template within Channable Creative Tool. Channable Image Rules allows you to get in control of all your product images in your feeds. Ones that are available from your web shop can be restructured, but also by generating new images, creating pack shots, for example. Enhancing your product images at scale across your whole catalog has never been that easy. And if you're already a Channable user, you can play with it for free in a draft channel. So, now that we covered the basics, let's dive into the best practices for your images. Scaling creative production manually is simply inefficient and unsustainable, especially when you're managing thousands of SKUs and running campaigns across multiple markets. The smarter approach is to automate your creative production. This diversity of assets is a key success factor. Asset combination is very powerful. Google automatically mix and match images, headlines, description, then evaluates which combination drives the best performance. In other words, you don't have to guess what creative will resonate. Google's machine learning will test, learn, and optimize for you. What you need to focus on is production. With Channable, you don't need to reshoot or redesign every product. You can take your basic product images, the standard pack shots that you already have, and automatically generate new variation. This can include lifestyle background, contextual overlays, or branded templates. By doing this, you give Google more creative options to work with. And the more high-quality variations Google has, the better its machine learning model can test and determine which images resonate with different audiences, devices, and placements. The outcome is extremely simple. More engaging ads, higher click-through rates, and smarter allocation of your budget toward the creatives that actually perform. Now let me ask you this. When was the last time you changed your product visuals for Google Ads campaign? Probably you don't remember. Most of the customers and media buyers I work with keep the exact same images they have on their website in their campaigns. Let's take a simple example. My lifestyle image of the bag. On the left, summer vibe. But wait, winter is coming, right? How about adapting your creatives across the year? This is exactly where you can make a difference now. Continuous creative optimization, another key success factor in e-commerce advertising. Ensuring that your creatives stay relevant to what your audience is actually looking for. This, of course, requires continuous adaptation and adjustment of your product imagery. Oh, and yes, I see you raising your eyebrows right now with those text overlays and call to action in the images behind me. I know you must think this is not Google-friendly at all. Well, actually, this is a cliché. You can display those creatives in standard placements in your PMax campaigns. Coming back to continuous optimization, you have multiple opportunities to challenge and design new images for your products. Seasonality is one, but not only. Sales periods, highlighting promotions or discounts during peak retail events like the Black Friday coming up. Also, you have new collections to showcase the latest arrivals, ensuring that your imagery reflects this innovation. Instead of relying on a static set of images, you refresh and rotate creatives on an ongoing basis. By doing so, you avoid ad fatigue, stay aligned with your customer intent, and maximize relevance at every stage of the shopping journey. Now, all the strategy we've discussed, starting with mastering the rules, leveraging image attributes, meeting Google's requirements, automating creative production, and continuously optimizing those creatives, keep testing and learning. This, of course, is not only applicable for Google, but across all media channels where you invest your budget. Each of them having their own requirements, adding one layer of complexity when you want to optimize your products across all ads. It can be executed more effectively with the right technology. Still having some doubts? Well, Channable has already helped thousands of advertisers to scale their creative production. Here is an example of how Havaianas did it. The platform provides the brand a centralized hub for creative production and feed management, allowing them to scale efficiently across all paid media channels and different countries. Some of the key capabilities they are using are the image rules to target only products they want for the duration of time that they decide, adding overlays, logos, call to actions, using AI to remove background and generate new images. In short, Channable doesn't just help you to comply with the channel standards, like Google, it empowers you to continuously test, adapt, and scale creatives in a way that actually drives performance and efficiency. And the best part? Our product team is cooking up some more AI feature to make your life easier while generating creatives. So you can sit back, relax, and let the platform do the heavy lifting. Be a pioneer of Google Creative Optimization and start challenging your product images now.
Wow, that's a powerful message, Arthur. Thank you so much. And I think it's time to unlock the final level 5 before we move to the AI announcements.
Hey everyone, I hope so far you are enjoying the content coming from Impact Cube. My name is Reinier and I'm performance lead at Google. And let's talk about something that can highly improve the results of your online advertising campaigns. Your creative. You know, the videos, images, and text you ingest in your Google Ads campaigns. It turns out your creative is the single most important factor for getting great return on your ad spend. So it's worth optimizing. According to some research, it's even more powerful than brand recognition. So if you want your ads to work, you've got to get the creative right. Let's dive into some suggestions to get the most out of your Google Ads creatives. Now, first of all, the digital world is a busy and complex place. Customers are everywhere. They are scrolling on YouTube, searching on Google, checking their Gmail, you name it. It's a lot to keep track of, right? Now that's where Performance Max comes in. It uses Google's automation to take all of your creative pieces and automatically figure out the best combinations possible to show to your audience. It saves you a ton of time and makes sure your ads are always working for you, no matter where your customers are. The more creative pieces you give it, the smarter it gets. So what do we give it? It's simple. You provide the building blocks, your images, logos, videos, and your ad text. Performance Max then use those blocks to build compelling custom ads that fits on every single Google channel. Since Arthur in the previous presentation gave some suggestions about image and text best practices, let's have a look at video. For videos, use the ABCD framework as a guideline to produce your ads. The A is for attention. Grab attention right away. Hook them fast. Don't wait. Now over to branding. Show your brands early and often. Put your logo or product in the first few seconds and bring it up throughout the video. Let your product be the star. The product is the most important thing. Your branding should just help it shine. Now to clarity. Be specific. Right away, tell your people what your product does and how much it costs. Show what it does. Instead of just talking about the benefits, actually show them. Use real examples or testimonials. Finally, tell them what to do. Give a clear call to action. Tell them exactly what you want them to do next or what they can expect. Make it easy. And maybe a pro tip, make sure you have your videos in different shapes like horizontal, square, and vertical, so they look great everywhere. An ad campaign isn't a set it and forget it thing, right? It needs continuously attention and optimization. To keep getting great results, you have to keep your creative fresh and monitor it. Once your campaign is running, check it on every few weeks. Use the ad strength report to see which images and videos aren't working as well as others. Then replace those with new fresh creatives. It's a simple process that can make a huge difference in your long-term success. Now, if you don't have a huge creative team, no problem, don't worry. Google has some AI built-in tools to help you. Our AI solutions can help you write compelling ad headlines and description and even create images for you. One particular cool tool I want to point out is generated assets in Performance Max. You know, we've all been there, staring at a blank screen, trying to come up with new ideas for our ad campaigns. But what if I told you there's a better and easier way? You can harness the power of Google AI by easily creating high-quality text and image assets. And here's how it works. Just give Google AI your final URL and it will analyze your landing page to curate and generate images specifically for you. And if you want more control, you have a few options. You can use text-to-image prompting to create even more images. You can also reference images to steer the AI and generate new ones on brand images. And if you see an asset you like, just click more like this to create even more variations. The best part, you're in complete control of your creatives. So you can revise or remove any of the suggested assets and even tell the AI to create more options based on your unique vision. And maybe one more amazing tool to point out. We all know that people watch videos on their phones and they hold their phones vertically, right? That's why we're using Google AI to automatically reformat your existing horizontal videos into a vertical or a square format. This makes sure your videos look great and feel natural on new surfaces like YouTube Shorts. Now, let's close it off. 3 main key takeaways. Please leverage Google AI automation by feeding a variety of creatives into PMax. Google's AI will make winning combinations for you. Follow creative best practices for text, images, and video. For video, follow the ABCD framework and leverage all available video formats. And last but not least, leverage Google's creative AI tools for creating lifestyle images and readjusting your video formats. Have fun.